Why does a roofing company across town show up when someone searches for Plano roof repair, but you don't? It's not luck. It's what we call on-site SEO. So there's a couple factors: on-site SEO and off-site SEO, which is primarily around backlinks and linking to your website. But in this video, we're going to go over on-site SEO. I'm Brad with DFW Strategy. I pull real data from Dallas-Fort Worth businesses so we can see exactly what works and not just theory. Today we're going to be talking about on-site SEO. And for this example, I'm going to pull up Plano roof repair. You can think of on-site SEO as your website introduction to Google. Think of it like you're at a networking event, and if you say something like, I do services, nobody really remembers you. But if you say something like, I'm a plumber in Arlington who does emergency repairs, everyone then knows what you do and who to call. Here I've pulled up a simple Plano roof repair, and this is Google telling you exactly what they're looking for. I mean, you can see here that they're recommending someone that has almost 600 reviews. So they're saying, hey, it's important that you have a lot of good reviews. I mean, these are 4.9 and 5-star reviews. We can get into their website here in a second, but then you also go down here underneath the map pack and you can start reverse engineering why some of these show up better than others just based on their website. So notice that their title tag, which is this right here, has Plano, Texas in it, trusted roofing company. You see that their description also has Plano in it as well. You scroll down here, some of them don't, like this one, it just says roofing. So maybe with a little bit better title tag and description optimization, maybe this one could even bump up to a couple places. But you'll notice that some of these that are listing here have Plano in the title tag, and some may even have pages built out that are dedicated to Plano. So let's click into some of these and see what we can find. So this first one here, Imperial. Notice you click on it. I mean, look at the user experience. You have these reviews right here, so you quickly see that this is a trusted company based on excellent Google reviews. You can just scroll down here and look at the imagery, look at the flow of the page, look at the content, look how much content they have. So this is the number one. This is the number one in this map pack. So if you're trying to get in the map pack, this would be the site that you're wanting to show your web developers or your internal team on what you need to strive for, and the content and the pages and the imagery and everything that you need to do to compete with this website. So it's a pretty long website. You can see here, if we search for Plano, you can see the different times that it's mentioned in this page. And also notice that it's very important that they do have an office location in Plano. Again, if you're in Arlington or Fort Worth or whatever, you may not be able to rank very well and show up high in the map pack because you don't have an office location in this area. Okay, the second one here, let's see, this is Firehouse Roofing. So this one is down here. This is the first organic. Notice they're not in this here, but they are down here at number one in the organic. Now look at this page. It's pretty similar. They have some call to action, schedule a service. You can see that they have their trust badges up here. So as a user, you land on this page and you quickly feel comfortable. You see that the terms that you search for are in the title tag, very big, and at the top of the page in the banner. And you notice as you just scroll down the page, let's look for Plano in this one. Look at all the times that it is optimized for in this content. It may be a little aggressive, but I mean, it is number one in this category here in the organic listings. So I mean, they're obviously doing something right here, and you can see that they actually have a location as well. And also notice that this one, our first example, it linked to the home page. So this, when you go to their website here, it went to the home page, whereas this one down here /Plano, they have a dedicated page for Plano. So very important to note there as well. Okay, and the next one here we have Texas Star Roofing, and notice that they're here in the map pack and also down here as the 5th or so result. And it does link to their homepage here, but again, you have the trust badges, you have the content around Plano. It looks like it shows up here 12 different times on the page, all about Plano, so they are optimized for Plano. And they do have an office location here. So just looking at these three, you can kind of get the picture of what you need to do if you're in the Plano area looking to rank for these keywords, right? Now let's go to like page 3 and let's look at one of these sites here. This one and this one. So look at this site compared to our first example, like this one. You can see a clear difference here, right? They do have Plano on their site 18 times, so they are trying to optimize for it. Look at all the tags. Look at it, it's in the, but compare that to this kind of experience. Where's the trust badges? Where's the reviews? Where's the things that, you know, a customer, when they hit this page, are wanting to see? Look at the phone number. It's camouflaged, red on red text. Let's go to the second example here. This one's a little bit better, right? Have a big number up here. They have a help widget that I'm not sure anyone uses anymore. But it's just a wall of text, right? Like as a user looking for a roof repair, I'm not necessarily wanting to just land on a page and just start reading about all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, maybe I'm looking for some individual, how many years of experience they have, what kind of roof repairs that they do, are they commercial, are they residential, but I'm not really looking to read all that. Versus if I land on something like this, I'm just skimming the page, seeing the bullet points. It's a lot better user experience, seeing the team. Look at the stuff that they're working on. Oh, I can see that they hit these different areas versus landing on something like this. Oh, now I have a pop-up. Not a very good user experience. Also notice that their location here, this one's in Dallas. So that's probably another reason why they're on page 3. I mean, it's just not optimized very well for Plano, even though, you know, they do have Plano in here, and this is a dedicated page for Plano and Collin County. But again, they're on page 3, so not something even in the wheelhouse of page 1's results. So another thing that we can look at is the page speed. So this is a free tool by Google. You can go to pagespeed.dev or .web.dev and you can type in here the URL of the various sites. So I typed in Firehouse Roofing, and then we also have Redbird Roofing, and then I also did Stars on Roof. So this gives you detailed analytics on what it recommends you change and then your performance scores. So Firehouse Roofing, if you remember, was the #1 right here. So you can see that they actually don't have the best mobile performance, and you can see how what needs to change here. They give you some insights and recommendations on what you can optimize, so this can quickly be sent over to your team or your web developers. But they do have good accessibility and best practices, and their SEO score is high up there, right? Compared to other sites which have, looks like, better performance, less accessibility score, best practices are better, and the SEO score is a little bit lower as well. So these aren't just the winning strategy, just following these exactly, but you can see that, you know, a site that has better SEO score in following what they're doing, following their tags, following their content, following how they optimize their on-page SEO is a winning strategy. So the takeaways from this, The first one would be to build a unique page for each major service in the areas that you're trying to target. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, if you're in Plano, of course, maybe your homepage is going to be targeting Plano, but if you're looking to get into Arlington or any other city around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, having dedicated service pages will help that are targeting those cities. Second thing is to add your city and service to the title and the headers of your pages. So as you can see here, we have the Plano in the title, and then when you actually land on that page, Plano is in the title as well. Plano roof repair is the exact term that we search for up here. So that's the second takeaway. The third would be to check your site speed and the mobile friendliness and just everything that the Page Insights offers here. Notice, see if there's any red flags, see any things that you need to fix immediately. Notice we do have mobile and desktop up here, and it does give you the scores across the board for each one of those. So even though they're ranking number one, I mean, there's an opportunity here for the number 2 spot to do a little bit better than them on the performance side and the optimization side to quickly outrank them. So, and lastly, for local, of course, you can see that the one that's winning the map pack, this Imperial Roofing, you want to add all great photos, reviews, and any kind of structured data and FAQ sections so that Google, when they crawl your site and they look at your content, they can recommend that to the user so that you show up in the rankings. So if you fix these areas, you're already ahead of half of your competitors in the DFW area. This is the foundation of ranking, and without it, backlinks and ads don't really matter. If you want me to break down your site or a certain niche in the DFW area in the future, comment below and let me know which one. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.